Hi everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. I, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves here. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we are going to see, we're going to see a good show here today. This being the first Friday Night Smackdown of 2024 YL. Tony Schiavone said so. Hopefully we're going to see a good show here today. Well, that's right, Michael Cole says. We are going to see a good show here today on Friday Night Smackdown, the first Friday Night Smackdown of 2024 YL. Well, I can tell you what, Corey Graves said, we got Seth Rollins there, so I guess we do, I guess we do have, our show. Alright, Seth Rollins goes. Everyone knows that I am the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. And man, did I have to put my winnings on stake against CM Punk, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, Dennis Rodman. Well, and I think I passed it I think I passed that up with flying colors. With flying cast. So, who do I have to put my winnings on stake against today? Who's going to be that lucky man or that lucky woman that I am up having to put my winnings up against? Do I have to put my winnings up against? So I just want to know who that's going to be. That's someone. And I guess there is someone out there who doesn't like us having to clean our throat out and says, oh, we got to stop doing that. Well, too bad. You've been hushed, locked, and forbid. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Now, anyway, Seth Rollins says, I'm the one who wants to fight you, Seth Rollins. I'm the one who, I can't stand up in this ring either. Fuck. I'm the one who wants to, fight you, Seth Rollins. I want to fight you for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Now, I know you, Seth Rollins, and I know you like to be the fighting heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. And I know a lot of folks out there will scathe you, for that. And might say, oh, well, you shouldn't be putting your winnings on stake all the time. Sooner or later, that's a bad thing, because they're gonna say you're gonna tire yourself out, and they say, oh, it's gonna make it more smooth, for some foe to come and beat you. Well, yes, that need be true. Someone will beat me one day. But as of right now, I don't think that someone has shown him or herself yet. And yes, one day I could, lose the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings, which has now been offshooted into one strap instead of all being offshooted into two. So I know that. I know that. So, Bo Peep, if you want to have the match, the fight here today for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings, by all means, I'll put it on. Alright, folks. It looks like we're going to have ourselves a match here today for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings, I guess Tony Schiavone said. But Bo Peep can't stand up in the ring. She can only, sit over the ring steeple over there, Tony Schiavone says. I guess the bind with wrestlers still, falling down, falling out of the ring is still going on. And still this day, they still don't really seem to have, any answer for it. Tony Schiavone says, I don't think there is an answer to that bind at all. I think wakefulness is always going to make things and folks, fall down, no need. What you do, what you don't do. But here's the fight overling in the ring now. Or, the fight keeper. The one that does fall down more times than the other one is, Michael Cole says. Well, okay, Corey Graves says, as long as he doesn't, blow time and gets the 1, 2, 3 or gets to yield fast. He got scathed for that yesterday. This is for the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings. First she is Bo Peep, and he's the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight fighter. Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins has never ever wrestled Bo Peep before, and Bo Peep's never wrestled Seth Rollins before. But it's not the first time that a Disney self has wrestled in a toy wrestling gathering, Tony Schiavone said. And Bo Peep, I don't know what Bo Peep thought she was doing, but Seth Rollins ended up beating her to it. And now the Fight Lord has to go on the ring steeple over there because he ends up falling down. And Seth Rollins right now, picked up Bo Peep in a body slam, Tony Schiavone says. Yes, I don't think this is not the first time Bo Peep has ever wrestled or fought. She is a former TWF 24/7 fighter. Michael Cole said, don't forget that one. She did win that before. Corey Graves says, I don't know if it was just luck or someone set up that way for it to be a Disney self. To be a Pixar Disney self, but all the same still a Disney self. And so, Corey Graves says, not that I have anything against Disney cells of any kind. I just think that it was just out of luck that they just picked Bo Peep up. And this one came from the Vinlander Frith middle. Corey Graves says, or Seth Rollins, well, this one came from Big Lots. And, Bo Peep's thinks she's going to bring an end to Seth. Corey Graves says, so I don't really think Bo Peep's got what it takes to beat Seth Rollins. Where you got that from, Tony Schiavone says. Thinking that Bo Peep can't beat Seth Rollins or Seth Rollins can't beat Bo Peep. Where are you coming up with that belief from? Yeah, Michael Cole said, I mean, that's your belief. You have no truth to make it true. And Bo Peep right now thinks she's going to put an end to it, but Seth Rollins just gets out of the way. And a curve stomp to Bo Peep, to the Disney Pixar self. Bo Peep from Disney's Pixar's Toy Saga, or Toy Tale. And a pedigree too. This is over. Seth Rollins is going to beat Bo Peep here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Yes, he is, Michael Cole says. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight fighter, Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins has beat Bo Peep here today on Friday Night Smackdown, and is still the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight fighter, Tony Schiavone says. Yes, he is, Michael Cole says. He wrestled Bo Peep from Disney Pixar's Toy Saga, since she was in all 3 films of it so far. But sadly, she did not become the TWF Heavyweight or World Heavyweight fighter, Michael Cole says. No, she did not, Corey Graves says. And I mean, that's good. I mean, the last thing we need to worry about is ownership and double right. I mean, yes, the Walt Disney business did lose double right over some of its earliest and oldest and earliest Mickey Mouse drawing shows and drawing films. But they still have ownership and double right over all the sundries of her drawing shows and films and plays and shows over the years. And mostly having dolls is the only thing that you can truly own without having to worry about ownership and double right, Corey Graves says. But then again, someone out there, but then again, Bo Peep, I don't think she would have made a good TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. And not that she's a Disney self, I just think she wouldn't have made it anyway. Well, that's just what I think. Well, Tony Schiavone says, Disney self or not, Bo Peep did not beat Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins beat Bo Peep. Tony Schiavone said, that's right, Michael Cole says. At the end of the day, Seth Rollins is still the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. And I'd like to know what you have against Disney selves. Michael Cole said, I don't have anything against Walt Disney selves. I just think that she wouldn't have made a good TWF heavyweight and worldweight fighter. Alright, Joey Styles, take it away. Thank you, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. I'm going to be talking with Bo Peep here today on Friday Night Smackdown. The first Friday Night Smackdown of 2024 YL. Alright, Bo Peep. It looks like things haven't gone the way you want them to go, and you would have been the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter, but sadly, that didn't seem to happen. Well, no, Joey Styles. That did not happen. I did not win the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. I wish I did, but I did not. And I'm not going to take, I give all the onlook, to Seth Rollins. Folks want to say what they want to say about him. They want to say that, say what you want to say about him. Scave him, like him, hate him, guilt him, shame him. Alright, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, I'm going to give him onlook. Because he is putting in the time. He is living up to his goal to be a fighting TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. And the very few wrestlers or fighters or overstars, have that goal, make that oath, and then follow through with it. So, hopefully one day, Seth Rollins will be open-minded to give me another match for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Well, Bo Peep, we don't know what the upholding holds. All we can do is hope. Sorry about that. All we can do is hope. And hopefully one day you will become the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. Alright, that's my talk with Bo Peep. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Bo Peep here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Ram Through.